Hi, I'm Elizabeth and this is the Bitless Horse Training Project. This is Twilight's second retraining session. So in the first training session I realised that she didn't stop when I did. So I'm trying a different method to help her learn to stop. So I walk in front of her and then when I stop, I turn around and get her to stop. So you see now, she says, oh, well, I'm stopped. So I walk to the side until she comes with me, but I don't pull on the rope. You see the rope is slack. So I try to get ahead of her again and I turn. She likes to keep up with me, so this is pretty tricky and I don't want to surprise her when I turn around. So I walk ahead of her. I keep turning so I am ahead of her. And when she stops, I just move to the side. And she wants to stop. So in the first training session, I realized that when I walked by the side of her, she didn't stop. And since stopping is one of the most important parts of riding, I need to improve this. So I've gone back to this very first stage of the program, Ride Your Horse Bitless with Confidence in 8 weeks, where I teach the horse to stop after following me. And eventually, when he can stop easily, I ask him to go backwards. Because to my mind, a horse that can go backwards can stop more easily. So rather than pulling on her, I'm moving to the side or changing direction. So you can see she knows her own mind. So in the first session of training her, the reasons she didn't stop when I stopped were that her body isn't used to stopping on someone else's request. And for her, when I stopped, it didn't mean to her that she should stop. So the exercise, walk and stop here teaches her to become aware of someone else asking her to stop without it feeling too pushy or pulling, but it's from a suggestion. And with this, her muscles, joints and tendons are being trained to allow her to stop more easily. So there's 2 parts for your horse to learn in each exercise. The first part is the psychological ability to do a movement, and the second is a physiological ability to do a movement. So firstly, she needs to know how, understand how psychologically, and secondly, her body needs to know how to do the movement. So with my training, I tend to teach the horse psychologically first. So he says, oh yes, I understand what you want me to do. And then we repeat it so that their physiological body, their muscles and tendons get accustomed to moving and strengthening in this way. So here I am asking her to stop and go backwards. So during the exercise, this is about 5 minutes, this video, I do enough repetitions that I'm sure that she understands. So I don't continue for too long, just enough so that hopefully next time she will understand more. Don't forget, this mare has been doing pretty much nothing in the field for certainly the last few years. So I ask her to stop, then I wait, take up a relaxed position, keep the rope slack. She's showing interest in the equipment there. So that's all for this session, and we'll see you in the next training session for Twilight.